What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you from the lab. It's Talk to Me, Tell the Truth Tuesday. Y'all know what we do on Tuesdays. We tell the truth. We give it to you like it's supposed to be told. We don't sugarcoat it. We don't dance around it. We actually go after it. We address it. We move forward. What's up, D? I first want to start off for those that I want to start off with sending prayers out to those that were impacted by the Key Bridge, the Francis Scott Key Bridge being collapsing last night, this morning. It is a travesty for those that are in this DMV area. You know how crucial that bridge is to maneuvering around the area here. So my prayers go out to the families that have been impacted with that. I'm praying for everyone who they're looking for in the waters there now, that everyone will be found, everything in that everyone will be okay. It's just devastating to see that actually, and they actually have the footage. They've shown the footage of it, but it's just a tragedy. So my prayers go out to everyone in that were a part of that. So I wanted to start off by saying that this morning. Yeah, bro. Prayers, yes, for all. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, what we've been dealing with this week. Let's hop into this. What we've been dealing with this week. I thought it was an interesting take, and I was been watching the March Madness, the NCAA tournament. Hey, Brother George, love you, brother. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in. As I was watching the tournament, I wanted to go over and to discuss this NIL thing, which is, for those that aren't familiar, it's called name, image, and likeness, where athletes in college get paid. They get paid for their name, their image, and their likeness for playing the sports that they play. And this is college throughout. This isn't specific colleges. This isn't specific players, a specific team. This can include every college player. Now, it doesn't include every college player, because every college player isn't, on the level to be able to receive a NIL deal. And it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. And yesterday we talked about the good aspect of it, which was the financial opportunity that it offers to some athletes in regards to them being able to take care of themselves, take care of their families. And that's what, a lot of people have said, well, good for them. They need to get paid. These universities are making a whole lot of money and everything like that too. Well, there's another side to that as well. And they get they get in the scholarship, which means that they're getting an education and they're getting paid. They're getting education and they do get room and board and all of those things. I'm not saying that there's an unbalanced about what the university makes versus what what the athlete makes and all of those things. I'm not here to debate that. I'm here to talk about the entrepreneurship side of this, and the good aspects of it, the bad aspects of it. The good aspects, one of the good things was one of the players, Travis Hunter, who plays for Coach Prime out in Colorado, was able to, take care of his mom. He was able to buy her a house. Great. I think that's super fantastic. That's the financial opportunity aspect of it. Angel Reese, I think, was able to take care of her family as well too. She's another young lady who is benefiting from the NIL deal that she has, and all of those things. So it has its good aspects, but then there's also a flip side to that too. And we need to be cognizant of that. And I want entrepreneurs, whether you are, an NIL deal, athlete coming in college, you're in college and you have this new means of being able to draw income. You need to have an entrepreneurship mindset to what it is that you're doing, a business mindset to what it is that you're doing, because it is a business. NIL is you are in a contract with someone, you are partnering with someone, you are collaborating with a business, and these big businesses will take advantage of it. We'll get into the exploiting part later in the week. So I want you to understand that. So today I'm going to talk about their drawbacks. One of the drawbacks, because I'm going to be going back and forth, the benefits and then the drawbacks, benefits and the drawbacks this week. So here's a drawback to the to consider for the NIL deals, and it's the inequity among athletes. While NIL, the name, image, and likeness, allows athletes to profit from their own brand, not all athletes have the same level of marketability. High profit athletes in revenue generating sports may attract lucrative deals, leaving lesser known athletes with fewer opportunities to benefit from NIL. So understand, the high profile athletes, that's your Angel Reese, that's your Flo, what's her name? Flo J. I think that I want to get a name right. Flo J. The other young lady that plays for LSU, they have these very lucrative NIL deals. Whereas other ladies on that team, or even that play softball, that play softball for LSU, that may play basketball for South Carolina, that they don't have a larger name, or don't have as big a name or as marketable, because that's what these companies that partnered with Angel Reese or collaborated with Angel Reese, they're looking for. They're looking for marketability. Are you a marketable athlete to them? Are you going to get more people to want their products that they offer? That's what they're looking for. And if you don't have that it factor, that's something that you can lose out on. You won't be, there's that inequity with athletes. And it's the same thing when it comes to regular entrepreneurs. Is your product or your service that you offer, is it marketable? Is it something that is going to garner you high profile? As an entrepreneur, if your product, if you collaborate, if you partner with a high profile influencer, your product and service could be greatly impacted. If you do something outside of the realm of the product and service that you offer, are you highly marketable? Are you high profile? What are those things that you're doing as an entrepreneur that make you a high profile entrepreneur? And understand this, that the inequity in it, you're going to get, some products have more profile than others. See, just think about it. The smaller products and services, the smaller businesses, smaller entrepreneurs may not have as much visibility as a Fortune 500 company's, product or service. Yeah, we see the McDonald's commercials each and every day, at least 20 times a day, 30 times a day. It's $1 billion industry versus the small mom and pop store owner, entrepreneur, who's right in your neighborhood, who doesn't get seen by anybody else but the neighborhood. Miss Johnson that owns this, or Mr. So-and-so that fixes cars down the street. Yeah, they're not as high profile. It's the same thing here when it comes to athletes. There are going to be some that get in the limelight. There are going to be some that don't get the limelight. One, because of the sport. Two, just because of them. They may not be necessarily high profile or marketable. So you got to ask yourself, as an NIL athlete, what makes you highly marketable? What is going to make you give you a certain level of marketability? That's going to determine those companies that want to partner with you, that want to collaborate with you, that want to sponsor you or want you to be an ambassador for them. So what are the components of someone that is marketable? Think about it. What kind of attribute do you bring to the table? When you think about marketability, you think about I think about a Lamar Jackson. Exciting. People want to see him play because he is very talented. Angel Reese, same thing. Highly marketable because she is talented on the basketball court. The only reason that she is marketable is because she's on the basketball court. And I want those young the athletes that are watching understand this, that the only reason that you have that NIL deal is because you play for the school that you play for. And you play the sport that you play. So don't take it lightly that you have been chosen and these businesses see you as a marketing piece. And we're going to get into the other aspect of it that you need to think about. And even as a regular entrepreneur, what is going to make you stand out from everybody else? Because there's inequity in entrepreneurship. Period. Not just in the NIL, not just in the name, image, and likeness. Because your name may not be as big as somebody else's name in business. Your image may not be as big as someone else's image in business. Your likeness, your likeness may not be as marketable as someone else's. But you have to understand what's going to separate you and what those inequities that come with NIL deals, those inequities that come with entrepreneurship, and what's going to give you sustainability, what's going to give you the ability to be able to stand out amongst everyone else. Because there are a ton of athletes out here, y'all. Y'all know that. There are a ton of athletes in college. And there may be, quite a few that have NIL deals. But the ones that are making major money, and I'm talking Angel Reese, I think they said she made something like $2 million last year off of the NIL, off of her NIL deal, her name, image, and likeness. Shadir, who I'll mention in one of the later in this week, Saunders, same thing, very well. I talked about Travis Hunter yesterday, very well in NIL deal, but they are in highly visible sports. They are highly visible because of the sport that they play, the schools that they go to, and the talent that they have. Don't miss that. You have the NIL deal because of the skill set and the talent that you have. You've got to bring talent and skill set to your table. If you want to be known for your name, image, and likeness, it's not just about your name, image, and likeness. Coming with that has to be a skill set. You got to be able to carry yourself in a professional manner. You've got to be able to, everything about you must be on point. And I remember in the movie Air, and I'm probably going to mention this quite a bit this week, because Michael Jordan kind of embarked in and opened up this NIL idea for sports athletes, for athletes in college. there's a scene in the movie where the representative from Nike, he's talking to Michael Jordan, and he's telling him that people are going to not like you. People are going to like you. You're going to have people pulling you this way, pulling you that way. And you're going to have this image that you are going to have to live up to. It's going to be a tremendous amount of pressure on you, because there's going to be an expectation that's placed on you because of this. So understand, those of you that want to be known for your name, image, and likeness, this entrepreneurship thing that we say, the brand new, the NIL, the new entrepreneur. Yeah, you're getting paid for your name, image, and likeness. Taking the entrepreneurship route that way. There's an expectation that is going to come with it, because these corporations are spending big money on you. And as to my regular entrepreneurs, when you want your name, image, and likeness to be out there, there's an expectation on you as well. You're going to have to perform. You have to come through for those that you serve, or say that you serve. Same thing with those new entrepreneurs that have NIL deals. You're going to have to perform. You're going to have to come through. There's going to be a tremendous amount of pressure that is placed on you. And it's not going to be fair. The inequity among the athletes and among entrepreneurs is going to be lopsided. But that's what comes with this type of journey. And you're either going to be prepared for it, or you're not going to be prepared for it. You're going to be able to step up to the challenge, or you're going to step away from the challenge. That's what it is. That's how it is. So I want you to think about your marketability. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your marketability? What is it that people are going to see about you, about your products, about your service, that is going to separate you from everybody else? What makes you different? What makes your product and services different? What makes them stand out? And if you want to be high profile, if you want to be your product and service to be high profile, it's got to be at a certain level. And the question is, are you at that level right now? Or are you even working to get to that level? What are you doing to get to that level? That's the homework. What are you doing to work on getting your product, getting your service, getting your brand, getting you, getting your name, getting your image, getting your likeness to the level that you believe it should be at? That's what the NIL is all about. Your name, your image, and your likeness. What are you doing to solidify it? What are you doing to make it marketable? What are you doing to make it so that when it's seen and found, people will want to pay you for it? That's how you do that. That's how you distinguish yourself, and you aren't one of the ones that are on the bad side of the inequity. You're on the good side of it, where you are marketable, where you are high profile, where you are a performer, where you do step up to the challenge. Are there inequities? Absolutely. In the entrepreneurship and business, and in the name, image, and likeness. Because corporations, and I know even you as an entrepreneur, you want to positively impact your bottom line. So that's what we do. We think about how you positively impact your bottom line. how you grow your business to the point where it is high profile, grow you to the point where it is high profile. And you can maximize your name, your image, and your likeness. Because of the relationships that you've built, you've created, you're nurturing, but then also because of the things that you're doing to ensure that that those that you serve get the best out of your name, your image, your likeness, your products, and your services. So I want you to consider that, and think about the deals that you have. What deals do you have this week that you're working on for your name, your image, and your likeness? Are there contracts that you can put together, that partnerships that you need to put together? Are there collaborations that can be done? And people will do those collaborations because of your name, your image, and your likeness. And thinking in terms of the long term. And for my athlete entrepreneurs that are thinking about, it only lasts as long as you're in college. Yeah, those NIL deals are going to go away. So you got to be prepared for when you leave school. Prepare now for when you leave school. It's just like everyday entrepreneurs, prepare now for your future. We talk about that all the time. Thinking 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. We don't think in smaller year after year. We think in decades. Greatness thinks in decades, y'all. So that's what we're thinking about. We're not. I heard somebody say, "Well, they were. Well, I'm not thinking about that." I forgot what they were talking about. They were referring to. Oh, they were talking about their child or something like that. It was on my news feed on YouTube. But they were talking about, well, just having a child. And I'm not thinking 20 years down the road. Well, you need to be. You need to be thinking about that child 20 years from now. You need to be thinking about your product, your service 20 years from now. What's it going to look like? What is your name, your image, and your likeness going to look like 20 years from now? That's where we're trying to get you to with this name, image, and likeness thing, with this entrepreneurship thing, with this branding thing. Because it's important for your sustainability. So, that's what I got for you today. I want you to come back tomorrow. We're going to talk tomorrow. We're going to go to the positive side tomorrow. I'm going to talk about a little bit about professional development when it comes to your NIL, name, image, and likeness. So, it's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. Don't forget, hop on over to my YouTube channel. You can put in my name, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., or you can put in JNF Enterprises. I'm looking to get to 1,000 subscribers by June. I need your help in order to be able to do that. And then also don't forget, part of the NIL, what's in your author's briefcase. The author's briefcase is for those entrepreneurs who want to have sustainability with their name, their image, and their likeness. So you can connect with me, DM me, shoot me, say, hey, I want to get more information about that author's briefcase, about the entrepreneur briefcase. I'd like to know what it entails, what it has, all of those critical aspects of business to be able to give you sustainability now and in the future. So it's your boy, Dr. That's right. Hit the likes, right? Exactly. Hit the likes, brother. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a super fantastic day. We'll see you soon.